Red Sparrow is about a young woman, Dominika, who's a prima ballerina at the Bolshoi. And she's forced into a program for the SVR against her will, and trained to use her body, and ends up prevailing by using her mind.
I play Nate Nash, who is a CIA operative who's a kind of a nice guy, but with sort of good ethics, who finds himself sort of falling for Jennifer's character. He's sort of fallen from grace early in his career from Russia and gets a second chance to come back.
I think the first thing that we were discussing for Dominika is this is just going to be a person and a personality that's completely different from anything that I really know growing up in America. She's really been put from a very young age into a position of survival. And her body has been used by the government from the time that she was young. Ballet, being an athlete, being paid by the government, and then forced into this program.
I mean, it's incredibly violent and incredibly dangerous, particularly in her world. And a little bit in the world of the Americans within the film. And where those two worlds intersect is quite dangerous. And yet it's not an unrealistic depiction that says that they're all a bunch of, Nikitas and Jason Bournes running around shooting guns at each other constantly. But there's something really inherently psychologically dangerous about the whole story and the whole world.
Dominika and Nate have a really interesting relationship because they've both been assigned to one another to get information, and in this process they're both manipulating each other and they fall for each other.
There's something quite magical about Jenna. I find her to be one of the most instinctual people. There's something very intuitive about her as an actress. And I always enjoy her performances. There always feels like there's something that's just sort of real and deeply connected to the story she's telling. Like she's so on the right page all the time, but there's also something fascinating beyond that.
You can definitely expect to be taken on a whirlwind, a dark adventure where you do not know. There's so many twists and turns. I was with my friend who was with me during the entire movie, and the whole time she was watching it, she kept going, "Oh, no!" It's really smart. It's really well thought out. It was creative and really exciting.
You belong to them. They'll never let you go.
I'll find a way.